أقامت سفارة المملكة العربية السعودية لدى فنلندا حفل استقبال بمناسبة الذكرى 89 لتأسيس المملكة في 1932 ميلادي. أقيم الحفل يوم الثلاثاء 17 من شهر سبتمبر 2019 في القاعة الكبرى بمركز فنلنديا في العاصمة هلسنكي. وقد شارك فيه عدد كبير من المسؤولين من مكتب رئيس الجمهورية ومكتب رئيس الوزراء ووزارة الخارجية والبعثات الدبلوماسية المعتمدة في فنلندا، ومدعوين آخرين من رؤساء ونواب رؤساء بعض كبيرات الشركات الفنلندية. كما وشارك فيه عدد من أصدقاء السفارة ورؤساء المراكز الإسلامية وبعض من المواطنين المتواجدين في فنلندا.
أيوة.
وبعد الاستقبال بدأ الحفل بفقرة لأطفال من المملكة وفنلندا تحدثوا عن أهمية الاستمرارية للعلاقات الطيبة بين البلدين.
Dear distinguished guests, welcome to our reception of tonight, and now the event will begin.
أهلاً وسهلاً. أهلاً وسهلاً. تربة ميدان سبكولفي يتكاس ومن سعودي أرابيان هو تستوى تتلفي تلبس دسة.
جيلنا سيستمر في بناء العلاقات.
ثم ألقى سفير خادم الحرمين الشريفين لدى فنلندا فيصل إبراهيم غلام كلمة أشار فيها إلى أن السفارة تحتفل إلى جانب هذه المناسبة الوطنية بذكرى أخرى أيضاً، وهي مرور 50 عاماً على إقامة العلاقات الدبلوماسية بين المملكة العربية السعودية
I
وفنلندا.
would like to invite the ambassador of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Faisal Ghulam.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of Allah, the Merciful, the Beneficent. Tervi Tolwa, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being with us here this evening. I would give a special thanks to the Embassy of Chile for changing the date of their National Day reception from today to a different date, and they did it for us. Today, we commemorate the 89th National Day of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. At the same time, we also commemorate 50 years of establishing the diplomatic relationship between Saudi Arabia and Finland. Jussi Pikkarainen, a historian from the Finnish MFA, described the process of establishing this relationship as more than 50 years ago as the most persistent problem in the history of Finnish diplomacy. It is because it took long to negotiate establishing it. Given the circumstances of the time, the whole thing centered to the Saudi Arabian side on the question, what is Finland? In 1969, the Finnish Secretary of State, Jorma Vanamo, visited Saudi Arabia and met with the late King Faisal. In the meeting, the Secretary of State said that President Kekkonen had asked him to bring to the King's attention certain basic information about Finland and Finnish foreign policy, with the challenge to provide
ثم
for
تطرق
the
إلى دور المملكة
safety,
السياسي كعامل
security,
استقرار في
and
منطقتها،
subsistence of a crowd
وأعطى
of
مثالاً
this
على ذلك
magnitude.
بتوقيع رؤساء كل من إثيوبيا
Finally, in
وإريتريا
his
وجيبوتي
meeting with the king in
لاتفاقيات سلام فيما بين
1969,
دولهم في جدة العام
Secretary
الماضي
Vanamo
وفي
spoke
حضرة خادم
about
الحرمين
Finnish
الشريفين.
foreign policy as
وختم
well.
السفير كلمته بإعرابه
In
عن
its foreign
الأمنيات
policy, Saudi
بأن
Arabia
تبدأ
has
المملكة
been
وفنلندا 50
stabilizing
عاماً
force
أخرى
in the
يشهدان
world,
فيها المزيد
in
من
one of the world's
التفاهم
most
والتعاون
turbulent
والصداقة.
regions. Take the attack on our energy sector just a couple of days ago. As an example for how Saudi Arabia works as a stabilizing force in the region, just last year in Africa, a continent of special importance to Finland and to Europe, the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said there is a wind of hope blowing in the Horn of Africa. That's when three leaders of three countries in the Horn of Africa, namely Ethiopia, Eritrea, and Djibouti, met in Saudi Arabia in the presence of the custodian of the two holy mosques to sign peace agreements ending a quarter of a century of conflict among them. Along the way, however, we have had our shortcomings and setbacks, but we have always endeavored to address them and rectify things when things go wrong. And this is what countries normally do. Let us hope that Finland and Saudi Arabia will start another 50 years with even better mutual understanding, larger cooperation, and stronger friendship.
أيضاً ألقى كل من رئيس المراسم بوزارة الخارجية الفنلندية مatti هيمونين والسفير الفنلندي السابق في الرياض بيكا فاوتيلاينن كلمة عبرا فيها عن سعادتهما بتجربة العمل السابقة لهما في المملكة.
Proposed Riyadh as a destination. However, my first child was not even one year old, and we were just waiting for the second. So my family was a bit hesitant when they heard about our plans to go to Riyadh. But we said, no problem, we will go there. But after we arrived at the Riyadh airport, I myself had to think of also, where did I brought my family? Because it was an unusually strong sandstorm and it was almost 50 degrees Celsius. So I was a bit hesitant. But when we sat down in this new diplomatic quarter in Riyadh, you know, at that time the capital has just moved from Jeddah to Riyadh. Everything was new and the diplomatic quarter was very fancy. All these impressive amusement parks and sports clubs, etc. So our life also for the family was quite nice.
It really gives me a great pleasure as a former ambassador of Finland to Saudi Arabia to take part in celebrating 50 years of anniversary of our diplomatic relations. And I'm sure our next 50 years will be even better than the previous ones. I have to say that the relations between Finland and Saudi Arabia, they go long back. So it was Jori Wallin, who was one of the Western explorers in the Arabian Peninsula already in 1840s. And he went to places where no other Western explorer had ever gone before. He was the first one to go to Hale and some other places. So he did several trips across the Arabian Peninsula when he was there. Now, how my time 4.5 years in Saudi Arabia was, I really loved the desert. And I understand that now very soon there will be a possibility for tourists also with tourist visa to go to Saudi Arabia. There are a lot of very interesting places to go and see over there. And also a lot of things changed when I was there. So a lot of changes in economy and society, and I'm especially glad that the big changes took place in women empowerment, in particular in Saudi Arabia, and I wish this development will continue in the future as well.
كما وألقى رئيس
The
مجلس
business
إدارة
community
شركة
and the
نوكيا
Finnish companies played a
كلمة
very
أشار
major
فيها
role
إلى علاقات
in
العمل
bringing
بين
the two
الشركة
countries
والمملكة
together.
وأهمية
And
العلاقات
I
الاقتصادية
would
بين
like to
فنلندا
invite
والمملكة بصفة
the
عامة.
chair of the board of directors of the company Nokia, Mr. Rista Selisma, to say something about the work of your company in some projects in Saudi Arabia.
Your Excellency, dear friends of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, thank you for bringing us together here in Finlandia Hall to celebrate the 89th Saudi National Day and the half a century of diplomatic relations between our two nations. At Nokia, we are proud to be part of this history, which for us goes back to the beginning of modern telecom networks in Saudi Arabia. Since then, we have seen several generations of technology, and today, communication networks have become an integral and critical part of our daily lives. With the dawn of 5G networks, we are seeing yet a new exciting era, where connectivity, together with cloud computing and artificial intelligence, will unlock new economic and social activity at an unprecedented scale. This era will require a new kind of thinking and openness to ideas. In our reading of Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030, Saudi Arabia is in a very good path. Our Nokia Bell Labs has studied the transformative power of 5G to boost cross-sector economic productivity growth, and we at Nokia are excited to make this happen in Saudi Arabia, among the first regions in the whole world. We believe this will help the strong Saudi economy to leap one more step ahead. I invite those who are interested in technology to visit our stand over there to get a peek to the future. We have recently signed an MOU with the Saudi Ministry of Communications and Information Technology to launch a Nokia software R&D unit in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The cooperation also aims to explore the possibility to create Bell Labs research unit in Saudi Arabia. I'm especially excited at the possibility of bringing our iconic Bell Labs to Saudi Arabia. Bell Labs has invented many of the core technologies behind modern information systems, such as the transistor, solar cells, laser. Thank you for arranging this great event to celebrate the National Day, our common history, and most importantly, our common future. We are proud to be part of this journey. Thank you.
وكذلك ألقى مندوبو شركات أخرى مثل كوني وفارتسيرا وكوني كرينز كلمات عن أهمية هذه العلاقات وأثرها في الاقتصاد الفنلندي.
It's an honor to be here today to celebrate the 50 years of diplomatic relations between Saudi Arabia and Finland. As a senior vice president of the Finnish Planmica Group, I'm also truly proud of the excellent ties that our company has built with Saudi Arabia over the years.
Wärtsilä has been present in Saudi Arabia for more than 40 years, and we established the business in Saudi Arabia quite soon after the diplomatic relations was established. By today, we have roughly 200 employees in Saudi Arabia, so we consider ourselves to be quite a big company also from that point of view in Saudi these days. Going towards 2030, Saudi Arabia has plans to turn towards renewable energy, to install about 50 gigawatt of renewable energy sources, and really take use of the excellent geographical location with a lot of sun and wind as well in the country.
Mr. Max Alftan from KONE.
Your Excellency, Ambassador, ladies and gentlemen, it's a true pleasure to be here at this occasion and just briefly tell the story about KONE Corporation in Saudi Arabia.
ولقد نصبت في قاعة الحفل شاشة كبيرة تم استخدامها في إعطاء خلفية تاريخية عن العلاقات بين المملكة وفنلندا، ولعرض بعض الأفلام الحديثة التي تصور تاريخ المملكة والمواقع الهامة والأثرية فيها، بالإضافة إلى نهضتها الاقتصادية والعمرانية. كما ونصبت في القاعة خيمة عربية احتوت على جلسات أرضية ووضع أمامها أنواع من التمور والقهوة العربية، واحتوت الخيمة أيضاً على مائدة خصصت للمأكولات السعودية. ولقد تم خلال الحفل عزف بعض المقطوعات الموسيقية العربية والسعودية والفنلندية، مما أضفى جواً من البهجة على الحاضرين الذين خرجوا ببعض الهدايا التذكارية من المملكة.